Hello YouTube, I'm Tim and welcome to another one of my DVD and Blu-ray haul videos. This being part 1 for September. I got most of my stuff in. And this time it'll be stuff from Shout Factory, Amazon Prime, and eBay. So from Shout Factory, I got the Scream Factory Blu-ray release of Roger Corman's Death Sport, starring Claudia Jennings and David Carradine. This was previously out as a DVD only as part of their Roger Corman line, where it was on a double feature with Battle Trek, also known as Warlords of the 21st Century. And for this Blu-ray release, for the special features, you get audio commentary with co-director Alan Arkush and editor Larry Bach, and then the theatrical trailer and a TV and radio spot, and still gallery. And the movie's rated R and region A locked. And doesn't mention anything about the HD master other than it's remastered in HD, so it's from an older HD master, most likely, and from 1978, 82 minutes, English subtitles, rated R. So in the year 3000, there'll be no more Olympic Games, World Series, or Super Bowl. There'll be only death sport. 1,000 years in the future, following the Great Neutron Wars, the world is divided into desert wastelands and isolated city-states. Lord Zerpola captures the notorious Death Ranger Kaz, David Carradine, to fight to the death in his game Death Sport. Now Kaz must face his past, fight for his future, and save the city from the war that Lord Zerpola is getting ready to wage. Co-starring with Carradine are Claudia Jennings, The Great Texas Dynamite Chase and Gatorbait, Jesse Vint, Forbidden World and Macon County Line, and Richard Lynch, The Sword and the Sorcerer, and Bad Dreams. And yeah, I recently friended actor Jesse Vint on Facebook. My friends Terry and Tiffany Dufo at Cult Radio A Go-Go had Jesse Vint on as a live guest for a phone interview, and I let Jesse know about this Blu-ray release, and he said that he had done this movie, he took on a small role in this movie because at the time he was dating actress Claudia Jennings. So that's why his role in this movie is so small. He just took on the role just to be close to Claudia, since he liked her at the time. That sadly, she died in 1979 in a car accident. So she's no longer with us, and David Carradine, of course, died some years back. So, and then actor Richard Lynch, who's also in this, is no longer with us either. So, another Roger Corman cult classic upgraded to Blu-ray, part of Shout Factory's Scream Factory Blu-ray line. So, Death Sport from Shout Factory. And then from eBay, or not eBay, Amazon Prime, they had the Blu-ray release of the original Battlestar Galactica TV show marked down to $49.99, and it's the entire series, the definitive collection where you get Battlestar Galactica, the original series, and the short-lived sequel series Galactica 1980, and the original movie version of the Battlestar Galactica pilot. And you get the option of watching Battlestar Galactica, the original series, in either widescreen or full screen. And the same goes for Galactica 1980, so let's see if you can see that. Battlestar Galactica, the movie, and then Galactica 1980, and Battlestar Galactica, the original series. So the movie, and then this includes full frame and widescreen versions of Galactica 1980 and Battlestar Galactica TV series. So remastered in widescreen and high definition for the first time ever, also presented in its original television format. The ultimate collection for the classic series that launched one of the most beloved sci-fi franchises of all time. Enjoy Battlestar Galactica in both its original television format and in widescreen format for the first time, in all in high definition. Battlestar Galactica, the original series, hopeful for lasting peace following centuries of intense warfare, the 12 colonies gathered to sign a treaty with their dreaded enemies, the Cylons, but after an act of treachery on the eve of the ceremony, the Cylons launched a devastating surprise attack, destroying the colony's home planets and most of their military strength. A lone flagship Battlestar, the Galactica, remains to aid the surviving colonists on their epic journey for a new home to a far-off legendary planet Earth. Then Galactica 1980, the complete series. 30 years after the events of Battlestar Galactica, the original crew finally makes the long-anticipated descent to Earth. With time running out and the Cylons closing in on their trail, Commander Adama and the Galactica must work harder than ever before to help Earth create the technology necessary for battle. And then Battlestar Galactica, the original movie that started it all. This theatrical version of the pilot episodes includes several alternate scenes different from the televised version. Bonus features include deleted scenes, which was on the DVD box set of the original series, and then pilot episode audio commentary, Battlestar Galactica Remastered, Remembering Battlestar Galactica, a 45-minute retrospective on this groundbreaking series, Glenn Larson on the creation of Battlestar Galactica, Stu Phillips composing the score, and more. And both Battlestar Galactica and Galactica 1980 complete series are not rated, and bonus features not rated and not all subtitled, and the original movie is rated PG. So I got this Battlestar Galactica definitive collection of the whole classic TV series on Blu-ray on sale on Amazon Prime. And then, since I've always enjoyed those East Side Kids movies from the 40s that were a bunch of like crime, comedy, dramas, there was a series of movies that preceded them called the Dead End Kids, which starred most of the same actors. So I got a few more of those on DVD. I bought them all off of eBay, and it starts with the crime drama called Dead End, which started out as a stage play that featured the same group of young actors known as the Dead End Kids were in this. And this stars Sylvia Sidney, who I believe was later in Beetlejuice, and then Joel McCrea and Humphrey Bogart. Samuel Goldwyn presents Dead End, and There Was Blood on His Hands and a Price on His Head. And this is a Korean DVD, so it's got a bunch of Korean text on here, but it's an all regions DVD. And it looks like the only extra you get on here is just the theatrical trailer, and then English and Spanish audio, and subtitles in Korean, English, French, and Spanish. Single layer, full screen, black and white movie, 91 minutes, and I believe this is from 1937, and the New York Post calls this a brilliant piece of work. So, Dead End, crime drama with just a tiny bit of comedy. Well, maybe not so much comedy in this one, but the next one might have a little bit of comedy in it. While back, I bought a DVD-R put out by Warner Archive called Angels Wash Their Faces. Well, I got the movie that preceded it, Angels with Dirty Faces, starring James Cagney, Pat O'Brien, and the Dead End Kids, and Humphrey Bogart. It's another Korean DVD, so there's a bunch of Korean text on the back. Angels with Dirty Faces, sensational human drama, terrific thrills and suspense. Special features, commentary, what do you hear, and trailers, and it's another all regions DVD, black and white, full frame, 124 minutes, and subtitled in Korean but English audio. So, another Dead End kit. It's crime drama, hopefully with a little bit of comedy. And then one more Dead End Kids, and these are all from eBay. Warner Archive Collection, Warner Brothers presents Crime School, starring the Dead End Kids, Humphrey Bogart, and Gail Page. Kindness Behind the Sneer, a rare early Bogart good guy role. Out of the frying pan and into the inferno for Frankie, Squirt, Goofy, Spike, and the rest of their pals. They've been grabbed off the slum streets and sent to reform school. There, they'll be brutally changed into hardened criminals unless a compassionate defender stands up for them. 1 year after his baby-faced Martin was a corrosive influence on slum kids in Dead End, Humphrey Bogart portrayed a champion of wayward boys in the social conscience movie. Playing the boys, Dead End's Leo Gorcey, Hunts Hall, Billy Gallup, and more, beginning their memorable string of Warner Brothers Dead End Kids films that includes Angels with Dirty Faces and the Crime School remake Hell's Kitchen. I showed that off in another video. Hell's Kitchen. It doesn't look like there's any extras on this. Get the movie in full screen. DVD download, because it's a manufactured on-demand disc. Black and white in 85 minutes. So Crime School starring the Dead End Kids. And then one more from Scream Factory, or Shout Factory, Scream Factory release. One I've been wanting for a while, but it went out of print. Now it's back in print. The Vincent Price Collection Volume 1. and it seems to have all the same extras as the first release, but it originally included vintage introductions to the movies by Vincent Price, but because of rights issues, they couldn't include them this time. And there's two different cuts of one of the 6 movies that's on here. So you get Pit and the Pendulum, and The Fall of the House of Usher, and then The Mask of the Red Death, which includes 2 different cuts of the film, and The Abominable Dr. Phibes, and then The Haunted Palace, and The Witchfinder General, which is also known as The Conqueror Worm, and then you get 24-page booklet with an essay by author David Delval and rare photos, and it's 4 Blu-rays. And for Pit and the Pendulum, aside from seeing the movie in HD and in widescreen 2.35 and as well as color, audio's mono, and then special features a rare prologue, and then audio commentary by producer-director Roger Corman, and then the theatrical trailer and still gallery, and then for Fall of the House of Usher, another 2.35 HD widescreen with mono audio, and both Pit and the Pendulum and Fall of the House of Usher are 80 minutes long, and then special features for House of Usher, audio commentary by producer-director Roger Corman, audio interview with Vincent Price conducted by film historian David Delval, Vincent Price retrospective commentary with author Lucy E. Chase Williams featuring Piotr Michael, and then theatrical trailer and still gallery, and then Mask of the Red Death is also 1080p high definition widescreen 2.35 and is in audio, and since it's 2 different cuts, you get an 88-minute theatrical cut and an 89-minute extended cut. And then interview with producer director Roger Corman, audio commentary with author Steve Haberman, and a theatrical trailer, and then The Abominable Dr. Phibes is in 1080p high definition widescreen 1.85, and audio's HD audio mono, and rated PG-13 for some horror and violence and gore, and 93 minutes. Special features audio commentary by director Robert Fust and moderated by Marcus Hearn, and audio commentary by author Justin Humphreys, then a theatrical trailer and still gallery, and then for The Haunted Palace it's in 1080p high definition widescreen 2.35 and also HD audio's mono and color 93 minutes not rated, so most of these aren't rated with the exception of The Abominable Dr. Phibes is PG-13. And then special features for The Haunted Palace, audio commentary by author Lucy Chase Williams and Richard Heft, and audio commentary by author, film historian Tom Weaver, then A Change of Poe, an interview with producer, director Roger Corman, and you get theatrical trailer and still gallery, and then Witchfinder General, also known as The Conqueror Worm, is in 1080p high definition widescreen of 1.85 and audio's HD master audio mono, 1968 color, not rated, 87 minutes. Special features audio commentary by producer Philip Wadilove and actor Ian Augie Ogilvy and Witchfinder General, Michael Reeves' horror classic. So yeah, it looks like there's two different cuts. You get the Witchfinder General, which was the overseas cut, and then the alternate US cut of the film, The Conqueror Worm, in standard definition. And then alternate opening and closing credits for The Conqueror Worm. And, and you get an interview with Vincent Price conducted by film historian David Delval, then an interview with Victoria Price, who's Vincent Price's daughter, and then a theatrical trailer, and additional Vincent Price theatrical trailers, and a still gallery, and these are all Region A locked Blu-rays, and color special features are not rated, and these are licensed from MGM. So it's 6 different Vincent Price horror movie classics. 5 from the 1960s, and then Abominable Dr. Phibes is from 1971. So that I also got this from Shout Factory's website. So now, recap from Shout Factory. You got the Blu-ray release of Roger Corman's Death Sport. And from Amazon Prime, the definitive Blu-ray collection of the original Battlestar Galactica TV show. That also includes Galactica 1980 TV show and the original Battlestar Galactica theatrical movie. And you get to see both Battlestar Galactica and Galactica 1980 in either full screen or widescreen. So that's from Amazon Prime. And then from eBay, a few dead-end kids crime dramas. First of them, Dead End. It's Korean DVD, but it's all regions. And then another Korean DVD featuring the Dead End Kids, Angels with Dirty Faces. And then Warner Archive Dead End Kids movie, Crime School. And these all feature Humphrey Bogart. And then finish recapping what I got this month from Shout Factory, the Vincent Price Collection reissue of Volume 1. So 6 different Vincent Price horror movie classics, all in color. 5 of them from the 1960s, and The Abominable Dr. Phibes from 1971. So that's it for part 1 of my DVD and Blu-ray haul for September 2020. Keep an eye out for part 2 coming soon, because I got one more. I've got a Blu-ray and a DVD coming in the mail, hopefully in the next week or so. So I'm Tim, and thanks for watching my update.